I think there is something I'm kind of specifically want to touch on.
Okay.
So one is I think because my character doesn't have great boxing options, I might not be picking the most optimal solutions when I'm in kind of tilt range with someone.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just start with that.
I would say
Yeah.
if you have me in the corner, or let's say if you're trying to get a kill, I know we were talking more so about the boxing stuff, but realistically, actually, before we even get into that, let's talk more about if you have me in a situation that we're in the mid range, like you're trying to get damage on me and you can't really get it. If I want to just sit back and shoot lasers at you, yes, you can just throw your auto reticle. If we get into ourselves into like, let's say, that boxing mid range like you're talking about, I still would rather see you really, really take your time and make it so that if I am going to try and get any damage on you, I'm just being reversed because you are so much faster than me. You can get up and down much faster than I can, or as fast as I can, I should say. It's like as far as an empty hop or a short hop, right?
Mhm.
But if I'm jumping in like this, if I'm trying to do like nair drag downs or whatever it is,
Do I just want to try to pop you like this, or should I like literally be trying to?
if you're trying to get closer to me, I would say, let's say if you're losing, if you want to try and get closer to me and throw out your back air and dash away, so you're trying to make kind of making like a triangle shape with your dash and your jump, throwing out something like that. If you're not actually hitting me, try and keep track of where I go when you throw that out. Am I walking or am I getting walled into the corner? Are you backing me to the corner? Am I going onto the platform? Am I going down and shielding? Because you could also be coming down instead of going for a back air at the last second. You could be going down for a tomahawk grab as well,
Yeah.
right? And if you happen to get me off stage, I feel like one of the things that could be happening, actually, it might have been happening a little bit. You did have some decent edge guards during the tournament, but what I could also say is like with ledge trapping, in some cases, people were just getting away from it, right? You did have one good up smash on the right side. I can't remember who you were fighting against, but they they air dodged into your I think they
Yeah.
air dodged in something like that into your up smash, and you
He
caught
did.
them. Yeah,
I flamed them, which forced them to go high basically,
yeah, and then he
and
was
then
like up here somewhere and did this, and then got
yeah.
caught. Yeah, I feel like if you're feeling like you're in a lot of scramble situations, it's for me. I feel like it. If we were to reverse engineer this, I would say there's a chance that you're not capitalizing on your ledge trapping quite as well as you could, or maybe you're tech chasing quite as well as you could, because you should not be living and dying by boxing. Realistically, I feel like if you feel like you have to get in and like try and jab on somebody or be getting close and spot dodging and throwing out grabs and then like naring away and then trying to come back in with a dash attack and we're really scrambling a lot, I don't think Palu gets enough off of that realistically, because
Yeah.
the best case scenario for you is you're just going to get a dash attack, you're just going to get a back air, or you might get a nair. And if you're not at zero, getting nair, or like, if you're like 40 and below, getting nair is fine. But if you're above 40, getting a nair is just a get off me tool. It's not really something that's going to
Yeah.
confirm into anything. So I try to avoid those situations as much as I could, and I'd be paying attention to somebody's I guess approach options and then their panic options. So let's say if I am approaching you, I come down with a nair, a nair. If I miss this nair, do I dash away? Or do I come down with nair then jab immediately? Do I come down with nair then up tilt immediately? Do I come down with nair then jump immediately? You should be trying to call out that second option on my part. That's what I'd be looking for. And if you get that singular hit, most of what you have is going to set up for a very solid, long-lasting ledge trap. If you win with a dash attack, I get sent like up here, right? And quite far. So I'm either in a juggle situation where you have your up air, which you could potentially kill me with. You have nair, which you could kill me with. You have a back air, which you could kill me with, right? Fair could set up for like an edge guard if you want to go for fair. If you do happen to hit me with a dash attack, or not dash attack, a back air down low, that's an edge guard situation. But I should be trying to box you, and you should be dancing around that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more so what I'd like to see, rather than saying, "Oh, I missed a forward tilt. Now's my chance to go get a grab." You don't have to go for that
Yeah.
grab on my forward tilt. Like you might be able to get it. If I panic and you know I'm going to shield, then sure, go for that grab. But if I dash away and then you go for a grab and I come back in with like a nair drag down or a dash grab on my own, it's a situation that shouldn't have technically happened. Because if you do get that grab, then what? Right? You might
Yeah.
get down throw raw back air or like down throw fair, and that's basically it. Right? But I'd rather see, let's say, if I go for my nair, then I dash away. If I dash away, then I dash back in. If you were to like come down with the back air right here, if I happen to shield, you can
Yeah.
back air then dash away from me. If I try and grab you, then you can go in for a dash attack or a dash grab there. Right? So this is basically whiff punishing 101 for the most part.
Yeah.
I would say that you're trying to set up a situation where, like I said, I want to box you, but you don't want to box me. You want to get me into that panic mode, and then you can capitalize on your invincible moves, whether it's dash attack or a landing back air, right? So then what's going to happen after that is if I'm coming in and I'm constantly getting slapped by like a dash attack, I'm either going to run away, right? Or I'm going to shield so I can punish your dash attack out of shield, right? That's where you could be coming down with a back air, and then you could be dashing away if I miss something or if I stay in shield. You go for that tomahawk grab, or you can dash back in and go for a grab once I'm super conditioned in shield. Because realistically, I don't have the ability to beat your back air or your dash attack with anything, except for shield on dash attack. Let me just check your back air too. Yeah, back air is -5, man. Like I feel like that's one of the best baits that you have. If I'm constantly trying to grab your dash attack and it's working, it's a chance. There's a chance for me that you're going for dash or sorry, not dash attack, back air. If you try and go for back air and I shield that and I get a grab, there's a chance that you're trying to forward tilt immediately or try and like, I don't know, you're shielding and you really shouldn't be, or you're going for back air, then you're jumping in front of me and you're late on your jump because you're still in your jump squat and I'm getting a grab, right? Or maybe your spacing is terrible and you've used it too many times and it's super stale. Like, and even if it gets really, really stale, I don't think I should be able to get a grab on that unless your spacing is beyond horrendous, right? But if I'm in shield, you should be aiming for that. Yes.
Yeah.
Right? You should not be aiming to hit my actual character, aim to hit my shield. Right?
Yeah.
And if you saw it too, it did a good amount of shield damage. Right? So I can't really do that forever, and eventually you can also get a poke. I think fair pokes as well. You can hit me in the head with that too, right?
Fair?
Yeah.
Only you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
My shield's gonna
Your
break.
shield's so small.
I'll just let it break. But yeah, so if you were to get like a, like that, I was holding shield, right? So this is turning into, since we kind of, I guess, troubleshooted this to death at this point, this is turning into shield management for you, right? So if you notice, if you land a back air, you could do like landing back air, turn around, rising fair. And if I stay in shield for the whole thing or jump, you're going to hit me, right? Or you could even do landing back air, rising back air, right? But the idea is you're getting that back air more involved and you're not really going for boxing, right? If I want to push buttons on you, you have an invincible move. I can't do anything. If I get scared in shield, I can't stay scared in shield forever because my shield's going to get poked, or you're going to poke me in shield and you'll get like a ledge trap or an edge guard situation. So what you could do off of that as well, and this is where you can start to get your smash attacks involved or your dash attack involved, is if I start to shield and I see that my shield gets hit, and if I jump, I get hit. Most people, and this is probably what I would do too if I really didn't know what to do, I would probably start spot dodging, or I'd probably start rolling back. And the reason why I'd roll back is because I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get grabbed. So I'm going to roll back to try and get away from you. If you make a call out on my, same thing for my spot dodge, I don't want to get grabbed. So if I start spot dodging or rolling back, if you think I'm going to spot dodge, you could be up smashing or F smashing me or down smashing. Right? If you think I'm going to roll away, that's an instant dash attack. Or run with me and then dash attack. Okay? So a lot of conditioning is going to be starting off with your shield. So it's landing shield, or landing back air, rising back air, or landing back air, rising fair, landing back air, turn around single jab, right? Just stuff like that on shield to say, if you drop your shield, something bad's going to happen. You're going to get outranged, or you're going to get out hitboxed, basically. So that kind of...
I've also been trying to work on shield pressure, because I think what I used to do, it's like if I hit your shield, even if it was safe, I would immediately just retreat because I'm like, I gotta reset it. But I didn't need to let the pressure up because I have multiple ways to just keep the pressure on too.
Does your forward tilt poke shield do a forward tilt? It did, but my shield was insanely small, so it kind of doesn't. What about down tilt? Do down tilt? Yeah. So yeah, you do have options. If you see that someone is very heavy on shield, you could be going for like backer on shield into a down tilt if you are really paying attention to their shield. If there's someone who's more, I guess, advanced player, they might tilt their shield down, right? And then you get a situation like that, even probably not. I would say for the most part, yeah, I would be looking for shield health management. That's probably going to be the next part of your game plan if you haven't really been paying attention to it too much just yet. This is something that I've been doing for a long time, and I will accentuate it a lot more when I'm playing a character like Pyra, where if I land a back air on your shield or a forward tilt on your shield, I'm going to just jump and go for Flame Nova. And if you rush in and say, oh shit, and you shield, you're dead because your shield's breaking, or you're going to let go of shield and you're going to get hit by a fully charged Flame Nova, right? But I also have to know that if I do that while your shield is 100%, you can shield that and you won't get shield broken. So I got to get some, like, not tipper, but like a very well spaced back air or up air. or forward tilt and say, okay, their shield's at like 60% health. If they hold it for even the second too long and I jump in with Flame Nova, it's GG's. So for you even, I was trying to pay attention to my shield a ton. And if you're giving me too much space, like as far as, let's say, if I'm running up to you, like you said, you hit my shield with like a back air or forward tilt, or not forward tilt, forward air, then you just dash away and I get to now dash around and basically do nothing and let my shield come back. Every single time we get into that situation again, my shield's basically 100%, right? But if you see, you hit me once and then my shield goes down pretty small, you could be getting those pokes, right? And for the pokes, I'd be looking for probably, let me see, I think, does Rising Back Air hit me? That shield poked. That actually shield poked. My head wasn't even like uncovered and it still shield poked. So do it one more time, but go like right there. So do landing, then do rising. Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
So yeah, going back to what I was saying before with the back air pressure, it feels almost too simple, but it's just knowing that, right? Because now if I see you do that, there's a chance that next time, let's say if you're right here, as far as the theory crafting of this, what I was going to do is as soon as you hit me, I'm gonna go like this, right?
Yeah.
Or what I might do, let's do it again. I might try and parry it, which would be a little bit wild, or I could try and like up tilt immediately. So if I try and up tilt and you go for a rising back air and I catch you, what you could be doing is going landing back air F smash, because I'm going like this right in front of you and I'm gonna miss. Or you can go landing, if you want to be a little bit less committal than the F smash, you could be going landing back air into instant dash attack, right? Yeah, like that. I think this is something for you to just be aware of too, is just visualizing the range of how far away you are from someone to know if your rising back is going to hit versus just jumping right over them too. Falco is like, I guess, above average height. He's not necessarily tall. There's way taller characters than him, but there's also a ton of characters that are much shorter than him, right? So if it works on him, I would say it would work on Pirate Mithra, it would work on Cloud, Captain Falcon, Bayonetta, Rosa, Sephiroth, all the heavies, Ike, like it would work on all of them, no problem. For a character like Pikachu, like that's why this is a bad matchup, because you can't really do a lot against Pikachu. Your rising aerials, basically everything misses unless Pikachu jumps in.
I can just do this.
Yeah, that's basically all you can do, is just try and aim all your stuff down, or like do landing attacks there too.